in my circle? Who the one who be the snakes? Who gon' fold up under pressure? Who gon' understand the stakes? Who gon' wait to get their food to try to take from off my plate? Who the love? Who gon' understand I'm hurt? Who gon' love me unconditionally and try and make it work? Who gon' party once I'm gone and shed a tear once I'm in dirt? I ain't asking for too much, I'm trying to understand my worth.
Welcome to the next episode of Give Me My Crown podcast.
Give Me My Crown podcast.
And we back at y'all with another episode of the Give Me My Crown podcast. This episode is going to be a quick episode, but we kind of want to just go into some of the stuff we are, I guess you could call it investing, because we're essentially investing our money in it. We just want to talk about crypto for a little bit, and just keep in mind, we are not crypto experts. We are not financial advisors. I am a financial coach, but I am not a financial advisor. So any information we give y'all on this podcast, obviously do your research as we always do. Do not take anything we say as financial advice. And before you decide to invest, first of all, make sure you have the means to invest, make sure you have the money to invest, and make sure you are also doing your research before you invest. And by research, I do not mean just watching our podcast. Do your actual research and learn from people who are actually certified in talking about this stuff as far as giving you actual advice.
As my boy Fred would say, do your research.
As your what?
As my boy Fred, do your research.
Oh, Fred. Okay. All right. So so crypto has been out for a while now, but crypto has really gotten hot over the past 5 to 8 years, probably.
I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say about that's about right. That's 2013. Yep.
Okay. So obviously the big one is Bitcoin.
Yes.
Bitcoin has been running over the past couple of months, probably the past year.
These past couple of weeks?
Yes, past couple of weeks is just it's been skyrocketing.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know if it hit new heights already, but if I'm not mistaken, is very close or about to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it 62 was yesterday? 62.
Yes. Yes. So there's
Go ahead. Fact. I learned this today. Bitcoin can survive a nuclear attack. So that's if everything happened today. World blows up, no computers, right? When the computer cuts back on, it starts back up. The algorithm is that secure.
Man, that's good to know. I didn't know that. And there's millions of cryptocurrencies out here. And I think as we see, for the most part, they kind of play off of Bitcoin. When Bitcoin's running, then the other ones are running. When Bitcoin's down, the other ones are going down. That doesn't always happen, but for the most part, that's kind of what we see.
Do you want me to tell them about the option story I told you about me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, fun fact: don't never get into like what you think. Go off of what you've seen. So, crypto.com you can do crypto options now. So I'm on there like, it asks you simple questions. Is Ethereum going to go up or go down? I'm like, it's going to go up, lose $50. Then go to the next one. Is Litecoin go up or go down? It's going to go up. Lose another $50. So next one, I'm like, man, let me go ahead and put some more money. So I'm like $200. Like, is Ethereum going up or down? I'm like, Ethereum's going up. At that day, Bitcoin's actually coming down. So then it dawned on me after losing $300, like the market moves as Bitcoin moves. Yep. So when I tell everybody, I was like, look, don't forget that small fact. As Bitcoin moves, most of the time, the rest of the coins move. Yep.
Yes, and you also got to pay attention to, there's a lot of smaller coins out here. You got Dogecoin, which is not as small as it used to be, because back in 21, I think, is when Dogecoin started taking off. And there's a lot of other coins out here that are small meme coins that some of them have absolutely no use, but they can still make you money. And some of them there are actually some of them that are a scam. People will create this coin, get a bunch of people to buy into the coin, and then they'll turn around and sell the coin. So you got to watch out for ones like that also. So that's why I say you want to do your research and see what coins are actual real coins and not a scam. And you can either it's a lot of places you can go. You can just do your research online. What is it? Crypto? I think it's coin or is it
Coin
crypto?
market.
Coin Market Cap. Yes, they have a whole community on there where they talk about you can literally search any crypto on there, and there's people talking about it. It's almost just like Reddit.
Yeah,
Reddit is you get on there, you can search cryptos, and you got people talking about what they're gonna do, what they think crypto is gonna do, and they're kind of like us. They're not experts. Some of them, or most of them, are not experts. They're kind of telling you based off what they're seeing and the research they're doing, kind of what they think the market, what they think that certain coin and the market is going to do in either the short term or the long term. And a lot of the times they are, a lot of those people know what they're talking about.
yeah. They got high win rate. You got CoinGecko. You got
Yeah,
sometimes like you can use Coinbase. Coinbase will give you
yeah,
like it's like a buy sell. Like should you buy, should you sell type of thing. So it's like it's a lot of different platforms. Reddit.
yep.
Reddit can give you good information. So yeah,
And if you look back in 21, or it might have been right before 21, Reddit is the reason GameStop took off.
yeah, man.
Everybody started posting about GameStop, and then all of a sudden, a lot of people in high places start tweeting about GameStop, and GameStop shot through the roof, like historical numbers,
Yeah,
and it made a lot of people rich. And it's like cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency can make you rich overnight, but it can
yeah,
also make you broke if you don't know what you're doing.
that's true.
So that's why
Um,
I say only for me personally, I only invest money that I am willing to lose. If I'm not willing to lose that money, I 100% do not invest it.
yep. So, question: what meme coins are you jumping into right now?
Right now is the My Lady meme coin and PayPay.
PayPay.
Been seeing a lot about it. Whether they're going to take off, I don't know. But a lot of stuff I've seen is showing them taking
Yeah,
off. So if um, if they do, then if they take off like some people expect it to, then hopefully I will make a lot of money in
yeah,
it. If it goes down, then obviously I lost what I was willing to lose.
yeah.
So, what about you?
And I'm on that Pepe. I'm on that train. Like we talked the other day. Like we've been holding this for a minute. Baby Doge. I don't know how long we've been
Yes,
holding Baby Doge,
I
but
got a bunch of baby Doge because Dogecoin made me a lot of money.
yeah, yeah,
Um, Baby Doge, I seen that right after Dogecoin, so I invested money in Dogecoin a long time ago, and I said I'm gonna invest this money because I didn't invest a lot of money, but I got
yeah,
a whole lot of. It was so cheap that I got a
yeah.
lot of assets.
We got a
So
ton of those.
if it goes up, cool, I'm winning. If it goes down, cool, I just lost a little bit of money. So that's why I always say, for me personally, what I look for when I'm looking at these new coins, I'm looking for stuff that has a bunch of zeros in front of it, and that's simply because it does not take a lot for it to move. So if
That's
it
right.
goes up, like for instance with Baby Doge, I got some like billions of Baby
Yep,
Doge. So if it moves 4 or 5 zeros, that just made me a
yep. You did.
lot of money.
Yep.
So
Um, Floki's another one, man.
Floki's
Floki.
another one. Floki only had the only reason I have not gotten into Floki because Floki only has 2 zeros.
That's true.
Because
Um,
Floki has jumped a lot within I think the past year.
Yeah. So funny story with my dad yesterday, man. I was like, we was talking about crypto. And my dad is a huge believer in crypto now. When we first started, he was not. He made some good money off crypto. So we were sitting at the table and I was like, I said, she was running today. He was like, for real? So he's like, let me refresh my browser on my phone. And then he was like, you see Floki? I was like, yeah. He's like, let me take a couple $100 off that Floki right now. Let me take a couple hundred out. So I was like, all right, I see you, pops. So he is heavy into it. One that I have not jumped into is Retic.
Okay.
Just 15 cent right now. I missed the ICO. So if I got in Retic early, if you were in the first sale, it had 4 zeros on it.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's already at the last pre-sale at 15 cent.
Oh,
So the
wow.
people who got it early,
Yeah.
already made. Once it hits an exchange, they're gonna pull their money out because they made really, really good money. So
Yep.
yeah.
That's just
Um,
like I don't know if we've told this story on our podcast
oh
before
my God. Hey man.
about Sheba.
It hurt.
We
It hurt.
we
It hurt.
us and our other friend Paul, we were gonna invest some money into Sheba.
Four hundred
And
dollars.
yeah, $400 in the Sheba. No, I think it 400?
It was
600, I think it was 200 a piece.
yeah, 200
So we
piece.
were essentially going to. It was three of us. We are going to invest $200 a piece. So we're like, all right, cool. Everybody throw in the $200. We was going to buy the Sheba, call it a day. We did that. We got through the process. We get to the end of the transaction. At that time, because
Uh-oh.
at that time you could not buy Sheba on Robinhood, Coinbase. We had to go through another platform. So the platform we were using was the cost of Sheba at that time was $192.
Was it Uniswap or was it
It might have
Pancake?
been it might have been Pancake Swap,
Okay.
but it was $192 fee. So when we got to it, we was like, nah, we ain't paying $192 just to buy a coin. And it was simply just to complete the transaction. You had to buy that. You had to pay that $192. So we was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. Even though it would have been an extra, about $70 a person.
Yeah.
We was like, nah, we ain't doing that. To this day, if we would have done that, we could have when Sheba hit his peak. What was it last year? A couple years ago, when Sheba hit his peak, we could have cashed out. We would have been all three of us would have been instant millionaires, and that's after splitting the money. We would have been multimillionaires.
Not just millionaires. Like we gotta tell people the number that we would have had a peak. Tell people. I'll let you tell it, man, because it hurt too bad.
Would have been multimillionaire. We were looking at before taxes probably about 12 million a piece. And after the government takes their piece, that's probably can cut in half, probably more. But
Yeah.
but I do see now there is a lot now. There's not you don't see crypto running like it was at one point because the government is trying to put more regulation on it.
Yep, exactly, man. That's why I think like doing research. Like we said, we're not financial advisors, but people in the crypto community know like why like Bitcoin is running. It ain't because of me and you buying Bitcoin. It's because
Yep.
the huge institution. I ain't gonna say which one it is because if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But, they are the ones who are pushing the price where it is right now. So yeah.
And then the halving with Bitcoin is coming. What next? Is it next month?
In April, man.
April 10th, April 13th, something like that. So a lot of people are expecting something big to happen then, which is why now I'm getting into a lot of these meme coins because if it takes off and like I said, if I can make some money in the meme coins, that's what I'm trying to do. But if I lose the money, I've lost what I could afford to lose at that point.
Yeah. And it's not like, we got into some of them so early. It's like, you're not investing more than $100,
Yeah,
and
but you can get millions or billions based on when you invest, based on the price of that coin at that time.
yeah.
And so we just try to even a lot of the coins we buy, we'll put in our group chat like, yo, like sometimes we don't even say nothing. We just say the name of the coin, and at that point, some people do their research, go look at it, be like, all right, cool, because I know there's a couple you put in there, and I looked at it, and I'm like. And sometimes I don't even do my research. I'll be like, I'm gonna throw $50 in here, see what happens.
Yeah. How many platforms do you have?
Right now, I have let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think I got 5 different platforms, and I'm trying to stick with 5 because I have XRP somewhere out there, and I lost the platform that I have it on.
Man, we gotta find it, man. Look,
And this was
I bought
probably
some XRP. Yeah.
This was probably 8 years ago when I bought it, and I don't know what platform I bought it on. But even do your research on these platforms because a couple years ago, I think Cryptopia filed for bankruptcy.
Yep. They got liquidated.
They got liquidated. I think they're doing a lot now to try to make right with people.
Was it FTX?
Huh?
The one was it called FTX? The one that they got
Yes.
all the money? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whole. He got so much time in jail, bro. It's crazy.
I think they're trying to get a lot of people their money back through FTX, though. I think.
Okay.
I remember seeing something like that, but I think that's what they're trying to do. But yeah, I got a lot of them. I try to stick with the main well-known ones because obviously, for the most part, they're the ones most likely not going to get liquidated, not going to go out of business, not going to file for bankruptcy, stuff like that. So I was trying to stick with the main, like crypto.com, your Coinbase, couple others. There was one I'm not going to name it, but when at points when stuff has been running, they seem to shut down or have issues where you can't buy or sell. So
Hey, admins, man, they do it, man, because they
so
because
def,
now all the money. Yeah,
huh?
they don't
Yeah,
want to pay all the money out, man.
yes. So definitely do your research. Like I said, that's why you need to do your research on some of these. If you do your research, you'll know exactly which one I'm talking about. That when stuff is running, it'll shut down. So
Yep.
definitely do your research on stuff like that. So you're not putting yourself in a situation where you're making money, but then you lose money. You lose money that you're making because you can't sell.
Yeah. And one thing I look at, man, I look at how politics play a part into crypto as well.
Yes.
Um, we're not gonna dive into it, but it does, so people know. Like I'll say this, man. Like Binance, Binance had to create Binance US. I miss
Yep.
old Binance because you could buy so many crypto
Yes.
coins. Like my pops was talking about this one called ENJ. Like he is like hurt because he lost the ENJ on the Binance platform. So he like, man, do you see the price of ENJ? I'm like, yeah, I see the price of ENJ. He was like, I know I got it on Binance, but I can't get it out no more because they had to create Binance USA because of all the political stuff. So
Yep.
yeah,
So Binance. So the thing with that because it by geographic location, your phone knows where you are. Obviously.
yeah.
So if you try to use Binance, it will tell you that the market you're in is not compatible with Binance, and it will tell you to download Binance US.
But now there are ways, and we are not here to tell you to do anything illegal, but there are ways to, if you know, you know. I will put it like that. I'm gonna always say that phrase: "If you know, you know."
Yeah, but yeah, like we said, before y'all invest in any of these, even any of the ones we've talked about, like I said, make sure you do your research.
And I'll give you some
Um,
more platforms while we're talking about it. Uphold is a good one.
yes,
Crypto.com is a good one,
I,
and that's when I feel like it's going to go up because they bought the name rights to where the Lakers play at. So
yep.
there's no way that one fails, in my opinion.
So
If
I
you're gonna
like
put your name in,
crypto.com is one of my favorite because it's so easy. Like you can buy, you don't have to transfer because with some of them you got to transfer because you got to use Binance to buy, or you got to use BNB or Binance, whatever. You got to use that to buy the cryptocurrency, or you got to use Ethereum to buy a cryptocurrency, or Bitcoin to buy a certain cryptocurrency. With that one, you can buy the cryptocurrency straight out from USD. So
yeah,
it makes it a lot easier and is very streamlined. Like you go crypto.com, you can buy currency. Once obviously you got to verify your information for tax purposes and all that, because if you do make money in crypto, you will pay taxes on it. So if
now
it's under, huh?
I'll say this, man, and this is one thing I did notice at one point with the government. Like at one point, if you made like, let's say if you hadn't cashed out any money with crypto,
Yeah.
um, I lived it, so I can say this: I had to pay taxes on Bitcoin at one point, and I had not cashed anything out, and I was trying to figure out how can the government do this, But
Yeah.
the government's gonna always get that money, so make sure you pay your taxes on any crypto when you do cash out.
Yep. And what I do, like this is just what I do. This is not financial advice. What I do if I cash out on a crypto, I will go ahead and calculate what the taxes will be. I will take that money out and set it aside. If it's a little bit more, a little bit less, that's fine. But I don't want to cash out on crypto and then I owe a $10,000 tax bill and I hadn't set that 10,000 aside. So I'll kind of
Exactly.
calculate whether it's short term or long term gain. Because if it's under a year, it's short term capital gain tax. Over a year, long term capital gain tax. So I kind of calculate what that is. I'll take as soon as I cash out. I'm going before I even spend my money. I'm taking that, putting it to the side, and I'm that way I got those taxes already set to the side.
Yep. My percentage is 40%. I just say, look, gotta take 40% out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that alleviates a lot of stress in the long run when you go do your taxes at the end of the year and you done spent all that money and you look be like, oh shoot, I owe 12,000 in taxes.
Yep.
Now,
Yeah.
a lot of times, a lot of that stuff can be written off, or you can get your the standard deduction may eat up some of that. But for the safe side, like I said, if you calculate it and it's 10,000, if you put that 10,000 aside, cool, that's 10,000. If the standardized deduction eliminates that, then that's just extra $10 you have, $10,000 you have now. But it's good to go ahead and set that money to the side and be prepared to pay taxes.
Yep. Yep.
Anything else we're missing about kind of crypto?
Man, I think we touched on the basis. I will say it's just like stock, man. You gotta have you some long term and short term.
Yes.
So you gotta have some stuff that actually has like some kind of usage. Like me,
Yes.
I believe in XRP. Always have. I can be an idiot, but it's so cheap and so fast to move
Yep.
money. Um,
And
like Solano.
yeah.
That's another one that people believe in. Ethereum. That's another one people believe in. I
Yep.
kind of vary on that one because the creator is Russian, so
Yeah.
it's a whole narrative behind that. So yeah,
And just crypto is a little, when it comes to actual investing, crypto is a little, it's very similar to stock, but it's very different also. Crypto stock, you can kind of predict what the prices are going to do. You can see based on how a company is doing, how well they're doing, kind of what the stock is going to do. With crypto is very volatile.
yeah,
You could wake up, you could literally become a millionaire overnight, or you could lose millions overnight. So
yep.
just beware of how the volatility that comes with crypto.
And if you look where it's going now, you got option trading. You got all
Yes.
the tradings you have for regular stock are now going into the crypto world.
Yep.
So yeah,
And some of them are some of I was actually looking on crypto.com the other day, and they have options trading on there, and they have options trading where you say is for example, is Bitcoin going to be above this number, and it'll give you a time frame to say like 9 minutes,
yep,
and you throw money in there whether it is or it isn't, and you can make money. But like I said, definitely do your research.
yeah. You got to, man.
All right, so I think we gave a good amount of information. As we stated in the beginning, once again, we are not financial advisors. Do not take anything we have said during this podcast as financial advice. Do your
Right.
research before you invest in anything, just as you should do anyway. Even if you have a financial advisor, you still want to do your research. But like I said, we are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. So always do your research and know what you're getting yourself into.
That's right,
And
man.
as we always say before the end of every podcast, this is more than a podcast. We handing out crowns.
Hand them out.
Who the lover, who the hate? Who the realest in my circle? Who the one who be the snakes? Who gon' fold up under pressure? Who gon' understand the stakes? Who gon' wait to get they food to try to take from off my plate? Who the love? Who gon' understand I'm hurt? Who gon' love me unconditionally and try and make it work? Who gon' party once I'm gone and shed a tear once I'm in dirt? I ain't asking for too much, I'm trying to understand my worth.